Another one lock and loaded on the Frontier, and we're off. Let's go. Getting these orders out in the truck, man. And we got another one. And now we got both of them strapped down. How I almost lost it all, but this truck saved me.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to explain to you how I almost lost it all, but this truck saved me. So I'll jump straight into it. So for those of you that's been following the channel for a while, you know that I'm a photographer. That's my main gig. That's what I do to support myself. YouTube doesn't pay enough to, to take care of my bills and stuff like that. Not yet, hopefully soon. But my main bread and butter is my photography. And I guess the economy has been kind of downsizing, or something's been going on with the economy where companies have had to restructure. And the main company that I used to work with that made me money with my photography, they restructured their whole pay scale and restructured who they promoted, everything, to where now my income dropped dramatically. Like, I would say cut by more than half. Like, they just, I couldn't even explain it. It was a shock to my system because I wasn't expecting that. They literally changed up their pay scale to where, like, I can work a certain amount of time and then I was getting paid like half of what I used to, or less than half, So I was like, man, I have to supplement this income. I can't, continue to do all this editing and photo shoots and all this stuff and be wasting all this time and not making the type of money that I used to make. And then I also do my own photography where, like, I'll charge $150 an hour to go do a custom shoot for somebody, and I'll edit their photos and give them the type of photos that they're looking for. But even with that, it just people, like, I have people right now that want to get family portraits done, and they're just telling me, like, times are rough and they just don't have the funds to get it done just yet, but they still want to get photos done by me. And I have people that need to get headshots done and stuff, like real estate agents and stuff like that. And they're just, they're waiting until they have enough money to make ends meet. So I was just like, all right, the main reason why I do the type of work that I do now is because I want to be, able to have enough time to spend with my kids, to help raise them the right way, make sure that they have their father in their life, and, give them a lot of the discipline and teach them about responsibility, and basically help them be the best versions of themselves, teach them how to be good human beings. And that's why, like, because I know I can go and work for like a car dealership and I make a lot of money. There's a lot of different businesses that I can get into that I'm qualified to do. I'm qualified in telephony, and I could be a lineman at a cable company. I can go do a lot of different things, but those will require me to spend a lot of time basically just away from home. So I needed to do something that would keep me like flexible to where I can work, make money, and then come back home if need be, if my kids need me, or, because my wife also works from home. And, when she's working, I can usually watch the kids, and then vice versa. When I'm working, she can watch them. We try to split up our schedules that way. So for me, the most important thing in my life is my family. It's my wife and my kids and my extended family. That's what means everything to me. And it's the reason why I do everything that I do. So I'll go out and I'll say this, and I keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not a financial guru. I'm not, one of those people that can tell you how to excel in life financially or anything like that, because I personally have not excelled financially yet. Like, I've basically just done enough to be able to pay all my bills comfortably, take care of my family, and and support my hobby, which is cars and stuff. And let this be a lesson to the most of you too. So being a car guy, or a car addict as some people call me, it is not, it's more of a liability than it is a good thing. You know what I mean? Because I spend a lot of money every month for these vehicles, and I could cut them out and use it, for other things, but that has been my hobby. That's what I choose to put my money into as my hobby and stuff. But now that hobby has become a liability, because it's like, okay, I'm not making what I used to make, and I need to supplement that income. So I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? how can I use the liability that I have, you know, and turn them into an asset? And at first I was like, all right, I can use the Honda CR-V to do Uber and stuff like that, like rideshare. And I hated it. I tried it, and I was going to make a whole series on how to use your, you know, like a hybrid vehicle to make money and stuff. And realistically, I can do it, but the Uber pay is so low, it's not even worth it in my opinion, right? But then I started looking for other things that I can do with my truck, and I found a couple apps, and then I ended up like doing more and more research, and I figured out that I can start doing deliveries for like big items like TVs and construction equipment and stuff like that. Like there's like an app called Curry. You guys could go utilize that. I think there's Dispatch. There's a bunch of other ones that you can use where you can go ahead and use your truck to transport goods that other people can't transport themselves, you know, and you can make good money doing that. And I've been able so far to use this truck to do those gigs, and I have been able to supplement what I was making before. Not all the way, but I'm getting there. But it also led me to think bigger, and eventually, well, actually, you know what, before I even get into that, I'll show you guys like some of the deliveries and some of the things I've been able to do with this truck so far. So I'll cut to that right now. Getting these orders out in the truck, man. Got another one loaded. Frontier for the win. So just dropped off those 4 tires that you see there, and now heading back out and get on another one. Let's go. Got this load going. Somehow I have to get this big TV up those stairs up there. Let's see how this goes. Frontier's looking all nice and cleaned up. Got us another load. Off to another one. Let's go. And we got another one. Another one locked and loaded and ready to go. Let's go. Got another delivery done in our Nissan Frontier. We got like a 85-inch TV and a chair, it looks like. What? Yeah, let's go. All right, we got another one locked and loaded on the Frontier, and we're off. Let's go. And now we got both of them strapped down. See, that's what I tell you, I love this truck. So you got it strapped down right there. This ain't going anywhere. And strapped down, good to go. Let's go. See, so when I tell you guys that this truck saved me, like literally, look, I got my foldable hand truck or dolly in there. I got a load right up here. So something like this, just a simple Home Depot run like this, 50 bucks and not that much miles. So I'm not playing when I tell you, like, it has saved me, man. Like, very, very grateful for my Nissan Frontier here. Right. So you guys see some of the things that I've been able to do with this truck so far. And I'll tell you what, I'll finish this video, like I said, I'll go take the truck out and I'll show you basically how I was able to do those gigs and discuss the plans for more on how I think I'll be able to scale up and do bigger and better. And hopefully this could be a lifeline to a lot of you guys too that are in similar situations where you've lost income, but you have a truck and you want to utilize it to make more money. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so I figured I would show you guys the truck and kind of how I've been utilizing it. So this is it in all its glory. Let me come out here, guys, so you guys can see the whole truck. So it's not a big truck, it's a mid-sized truck, and it has a 5-foot bed. So this is the 5-foot bed. It has a spray-in bed liner, and you can see that it's been used because I've been using it to transport all those things that you just saw a little while ago. And I've been utilizing these tie hooks right here, and there's 2 more up there. So I've been utilizing those, plus show you guys, actually, let me take this out. Yes. I've been utilizing this hand truck that's right there, or a dolly, I guess most people would classify it as. And let me see. I'll pause real quick. All right, so I'll show you guys. I got everything I need safely in the truck. So I got a moving blanket in case I need it, and I store it behind the seat here. But I'll just put this here for now. I have this is a tire inflator in case I need to put air in one of my tires. I have these 2 tie-down straps right here. Got a tight down strap there and there. I have some bungee cords right there in case I need to tie down anything. I got jumper cables under the other seat, but first let me go ahead and yeah. Well, actually first, you know what? Let me show you how I use this dolly back here. Because right now you're looking at it and you're probably like, what? How is that a dolly? Or how is it a hand truck? So this is what it looks like, right? All right. So basically, just hold this down. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yep. So you just push this down right there. And then lift this up right there. And then bam. You got a whole dolly. You got a whole hand truck. And look how big that is. I can put many things on there and use it to transport. It is coming extremely handy. So just with this, my 5-foot bed, and my tie-down straps and all the other things that I got there, I've been able to move a whole bunch of things. I can move furniture. I can do lots of different things with this, right? And what it has shown me is that where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? I'm able, and with this truck too, let's close this. I could put on a trailer on the back here. It's set up for a trailer. So I can go ahead and easily add a trailer onto here, right? And that won't be an issue, so I can do that easily. And it gets the job done, but it's got me thinking, like, okay, if I'm making this much money with such a small, mid-sized truck, you know, V6 naturally aspirated truck, what if I got a bigger vehicle? What if I were able to get like a cargo van or a box truck or something like that? I think then I could start doing contracts and basically start making a whole lot more money. So that is in the plans right now. The next plan is to get a cargo van and scale up, and you'll see. There's a lot that I'm not telling you guys, but basically once this whole misfortune of losing out on income has forced me to innovate and do something new, something that I've never really done before, and use that to make money. And now I'm going to take it up to another level, make more money, and I'm going to learn from my mistakes and not just put all my eggs in one basket. Because one of the things I learned is that I love content creation. I love my photography. So I will do more YouTube content and probably get some sports cars and stuff as my money grows. And I'm going to reinvest, and instead of depending on things like Instagram and stuff like that to promote my photography, I'm going to build my own photography site and really go hard, because I do enjoy photography. I do enjoy, like, I love the feeling of taking people from like one area and bringing them to another level. Like, you know, they may look like this right now, but when I'm finished with them and how we do their shoot, they're going to look like the best versions of themselves. And I love enhancing that beauty. I love, like, just bringing out the beauty in people and the beauty in things. And so I'm going to reinvest into my photography. I'm going to build this new company that I'm going to be doing. And I'm also going to get back into real estate. I used to, I have a very savvy mind and a great mind for real estate and stuff like that. With real estate, you either have to have a whole lot of knowledge and great connections and ability to make smart moves, or you need that plus money. So I'm going to get my money up and get back into real estate as well, and try to create multiple income sources so that I don't end up like in that situation I ended up in recently, where my main source of income just kind of, you know, disappeared and I had to reinvent myself. So I'm extremely grateful though that I had the foresight to get this truck, because like I said, I've been able to supplement my income, and now it's put me in a position where I can grow it and basically take myself from being that guy that's just a car enthusiast that is just getting by and doing all right, living from check to check, to creating some wealth and being able to pass that on to my children and give them like companies and things that they could do when they get older. And at least, you know, giving them like a little bit more of a firm foundation to where they can build their lives and their livelihoods and stuff like that. But yeah, man, but that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys got anything that you want to comment or add to, you know, different way, because I know there's a lot of ways you can make money with your truck, and I chose the one that worked best for me and my family. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be utilizing it for that for now. But then eventually when we get the cargo van and, you know, we start like scaling up and doing bigger and better things, there's going to be other things that I'm probably going to do to enhance this truck and make it a little bit cooler and stuff like that as well. But yeah, man, hope you guys enjoy this one. And by the way, the reason, before I close out the video, the reason why I chose this particular truck is because it's a naturally aspirated V6. It's very comfortable, fun to drive, and it's super reliable. So you can beat on it, and it does everything with flying colors. It's absolutely amazing in my opinion. Like, I love this truck. I think it's amazing. Highly recommend if you guys are looking to get in any type of business or anything like that. This is a truck that I would get just because of how strongly it's built and the reliability behind it and the fun factor. And it, like, I'm 6'6" and I fit in here very comfortably, like very comfortably. Look, this is my seating position. I fit in there very, very comfortably. And as you guys saw, I have room for days for all my stuff. Like, oh yeah, let me put this down. I'll show you guys what's under the other seat. So I have gloves and I have jumper cables and everything under the other seat. So ton of space. You guys can see, ton of space. Even a 5-foot bed. Now you can get these with a 6-foot bed and everything now, so you don't have to have the 5-foot bed. But you can make this work, man. This truck is amazing, and I highly, highly recommend it to any of you looking to get a work truck or even a fun truck. Yeah, man, but that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Shout yourself out in the comments. Tell me what type of businesses you're into and how you utilize your trucks. And let's go, man. I wish, you know, great fortune and happiness and great health onto all of you guys. But that's it for this one. Race Car Friends, out. So what do you guys think about this? Should this be our new cargo van? Check it out. You see it, right? I don't know. This one's a 23. And it has like 63,000 miles on it. And it's as is, no dealer warranty at 23. So let's see what the cargo space is like. I wonder if we can open it here. Unlock. Alright. Cargo space is good. Cargo space is good. Me being 6'6", I'm not gonna enjoy standing up inside here, but I'll try it. Let's see. Yeah. This is not fun for me. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. But you know, it'll get the job done. You guys comment below. Let me know what you think.